the second seed in the East, a confident team entering for a title. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. Also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up. Opportunities, trusting that the fact that he can score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
Well, let's begin. Round one, game one. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls. You take a look at the Bulls because they're the second seed. Next 2 rounds.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I mean, they don't want to let them down. Well, I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to...
Ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. The dynamite pair of Donovan Middleton. Then it's Greg Monroe. Now here's Middleton, following the miss by Freak. Middleton with it, now guarded by the great one. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Middleton's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Bucks. About a minute played so far here in the first. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Milwaukee. We talked about the importance of stealing a game on the road. The coach said they want to come out and set the tone early in this game. He said, quote, if we can come out and take this first game, all of a sudden we're in control of the series.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Parker. Shot is no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Pass to Portis. Here's the great one. Milwaukee with the rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Ukocha, covered by Rubio. Kicks it to Parker. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Parker's got his first 2 points of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the shot is good from the great one.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Well, this is a good chance to check out some of the regular season's league leaders. Let's look at this year's top free throw shooting 2 guards. Freak is second.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I think even if they get whistled for a fair number of charge calls because of that aggressive mindset, it's worth it when you're an elite free throw shooter, and these guys are. I think you've always got to be aggressive in trying to get yourself to the foul line.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Freak. Antetokounmpo against Butler. Parker left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Kicks it down to Middleton. Missed it, even after all those chances. Shoots from 14. It's Chicago with another bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself. really made the most of it.
Passes it to Monroe. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
And there's the pass to the great one. Again, Chicago.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Parker left side. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Turner comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. On the wing, Turner from about 19 feet. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 4 rebounds in this game. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. And again, the Bucks miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Wide open. And again, another shot clean there from the Great One. The Great One's got 13.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here is Robinson. A second chance effort. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly.
Bucks trail by 6. The Great One, he's in at the point. Nurkic is out there with Anderson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Turner in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Bulls leading by 3. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He ended up with 38 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Outside Butler. Down low. Here's the Great One. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. The Great One's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. And the Bucks, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Antetokounmpo up top. Defended by Butler. Pass to Dunn. Middleton outside. Got a piece of it. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look you want.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Allen's checked in for the Bucks. The Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Antetokounmpo dishes to Allen. And again, the Bucks miss.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And slam dunk by Butler.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Monroe.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Okay, fans, now coming on the court are your level balls. Make some noise and cheer them on. And time for a look at the 2K leaderboard. From downtown, this group of shooting guards was locked in all throughout the regular season. Freak third.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
Can't connect from 14 feet out.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Middleton outside. No good off the front iron.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Anderson outside. Passes it to the great one. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Nurkic, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Moment here now for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Antetokounmpo's status with Doris.
Yes, gentlemen, the head athletic trainer for Milwaukee was able to update me on the situation. He said he checked out that wrist, and fortunately, it looks like there's no long-term damage. You couldn't pick a worse time for an injury of any kind as the season enters its very last stretch. Kevin, back to you.
Well, thank you, Doris. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
Well, they like him back as quick as possible, but they also want him healthy.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Middleton. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
The rebound by the Bucks. Monroe's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now here's Middleton. Not a lot of room. Ukocha defended by Butler. Left side, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And it's Middleton penetrating. Soft touch off the glass. Middleton's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks. For Chicago, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
The Bucks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Drops in the breakaway late. Rubio's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Monroe down low. That is good. Monroe's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Both teams will make substitutions.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Stolen by Robinson. Parker passes to Middleton. Dishes it to Robinson.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age.
And so we conclude the first half.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
That's what he's known for. Does not shy away from the marquee. His ability to raise his game according to the situation is what separates him.
On the court for the Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Parker out there with Monroe. Bucks trail by 12. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's a good screen. He kicks it to Parker. Crew on the 14-footer. Parker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks. Here's the great one. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got assist number 7 for him tonight. It's Monroe, high post. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by
The rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the layup is good. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
Great way to start the half.
1. Rebound, Milwaukee. Parker's got his 6th rebound on the night. On to Rubio against Monroe. Five on the clock. Shoots off the step back. And that one hits back iron.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The Bulls making a switch here. Nicholson's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Dunn, he's checked in for Monroe. Bucks trail by 12. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago on defense. To the paint. Dunn misses. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Nicholson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nicholson's got his first points of the game. Butler against Antetokounmpo. The dish to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, It's all been good.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucs said to his team. He was focused on their post play and was pleading with them to try to get the ball into the low post every trip down. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
What a night it's been for Parker so far. He has 8 points, and boy, are his rebound numbers ever impressive.
Clark, it's all guts and determination. That's really what rebounding's all about, and that's what's been on display here today.
The Bucs making a switch here. Heels checked in. Lets it go from 14. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
They set the screen. Shoots from the high post. Can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Right side, Butler. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And again, the Bucs miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
So both teams making some changes here. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-4 run. The great one in its shooting guard. Jimmy Butler is out there with Turner. Then it's Ricky Rubio. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's the great one. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. The great one's got 31.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Parker. Evan Turner grabs the board.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
There's the pass to the great one. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And the Bucs with possession here. Antetokounmpo dishes to Neal. He feeds it to Monroe. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
The great one passes to Portis. Good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
That's the wall.
Middleton against Butler. Middleton can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look. And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's the great one, defended by Middleton. Here's the great one, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. The great one's got 6 points in the quarter.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Pass to Portis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's the great one. And he's good on the three ball. The great one's got 38 points.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. That's 10 points for Chris Middleton.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
That is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Rubio kicks to Butler. Pass to the great one. There's the three. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Screen by Monroe. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 11 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And 12 points for Greg Monroe.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
No good from the great one.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Parker, right side. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. And there's the feed to Rubio. Here's the great one. Jumper off the screen. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. The great one's got 40 points.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Bulls.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him. And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs.
So an offensive explosion tonight, huh?
Hey, call it whatever you want. As long as you make it clear that I was king out there tonight. I just took over the game on the offensive end, like you all know I could do. And the results speak for themselves.
It was a great win for the team tonight. What can you take out of such a positive overall performance?
Well, winning a game like this gives us a lot of momentum going forward. So we just got to take that, keep running with it, and be careful not to let it get to our heads, right?
Well, it's no secret that you're approaching free agency. Are you going to give a hometown discount if they make an offer?
Yeah, I'm going to have to refer to my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, on that one. He's your man if you want to talk business stuff like that. All I can say is I'm focused on finishing the season, doing the best I can with this team. I'll think about all that other stuff when the season's over and me and my girl Yvette are sitting on the beach somewhere in Jamaica. And that's the truth.
Yo, do the knowledge to the master builder.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Looking at the Bulls, they were very effective in asserting their will in game one, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game two. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing his shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Well, lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Ooh, that's... Oh, I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime? Wow. We got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside,
goes on. Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see Milwaukee and the Chicago Bulls. A look at Chicago. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Then it's Greg Monroe. Then it's Chris Middleton. Now here's Monroe following the miss by Freak. Monroe, no good. Here's the great one. Rubio in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. Rubio's got the opening basket of the game for Chicago.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Parker up top. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
The great one, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Both free throws good from the great one.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Butler. Jabari Parker making his last shot. The shot's good from the great one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And the Bucks with possession here. 4-point game. Here's Monroe. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Nurkic with the block. Here's the great one. He has 7. Screen by Nurkic. To the left side wing. Parker with the steal. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Middleton outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
But he recovers it. To the inside, Nurkic with the steal. Here's the great one. He's got 9. Nurkic, the best of the great one. To the middle. Portis can't get it to go.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Antetokounmpo against Rubio. Now here's Antetokounmpo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's the great one. Some changes for Chicago. Anderson, he's checked in for Portis. Turner comes in for Butler. And it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Milwaukee also making some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Monroe. Thomas Robinson comes in for Parker. And Gary Neal subbed in for Chris Middleton. There's a screen by Robinson. 4 on the clock. Here's Akacha. They get it back. And the dunk by Robinson.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Hart grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Turner. The Bulls leading by 5. Down low. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
They've wasted. No time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. Really making the most of their possession.
The shot's good from Aldrich.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Well, this is
we need to calm down.
Some of the regular season
too many shots early in the clock.
Let's look at this year's
get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
Freak is second.
Simple. And this is throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Have been trying to get yourself to the foul line.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in. Bucks trail by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The dish to Aldrich. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the great one. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
There's a screen. Floats one. Nurkic with the block. And Turner with a clear path to the rack.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Neal looking for his first basket still in this one. This one for 3. No luck. And there. It's the NBA playoffs. Teams changing it up here. Chicago leading by 8. The great one in at point guard. Portis is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Nicholson in at the shooting guard position. That's the